Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. Big thank you for your continued support. The Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission has released a statement after the Deputy Assembly Speaker Gladys Sholay claimed that EACC has no role whatsoever in clearing someone who has been nominated to become the cabinet secretary. Due to those sentiments, the EACC is speaking now. The role of EACC in the vetting of the cabinet secretary nominees. The commission has noted a false narrative being bandied around by a section of leaders that it refused to clear Honorable Wycliffe Ampesta Oparanya for appointment as cabinet secretary. This is not the true position of the EACC. The commission clarifies that in its role in the integrity vetting of candidates for public offices under the current law, the commission cannot clear or bar anyone from holding any office in the land. What the commission does is to provide facts on record regarding the integrity status of each candidate as the material debt without passing any judgment. The commission did this for all the CS nominees upon the request of Parliament. It is now up to the Parliament. It is now up to the Parliamentary Vetting Committee to decide what to do with that information. For more clarity, there is nowhere in our letter to the National Assembly where the Commission recommended that anybody should or should not be cleared or appointed. The said letter is part of parliamentary records and anyone can get a copy and read for themselves. Relatedly, the Commission's communication with the DPP on his change of mind on the prosecution of Honorable Wycliffe Oparanya is a completely different and broader issue, and in response to his letter to the commission on the same. Allow me to inject my opinion on the statement just released by the EACC. I fully support the EACC. The EACC has no mandate to block someone or to prosecute someone. The work of the EACC is to give records of graft. Kaka, if you want to know that I am corrupt, you are told before we give you this job, go and get a clearance certificate from EACC. So the work of the EACC is to clear someone and to give, yani, ni kusema kwamba, let me put it in Swahili. Kazi ya EACC ni kusema kwamba huyo mtu munayetarajia kumpea kazi ni mweupe kama pamba. Lakini EACC does not have the powers to block the employer from giving you the job. The work of the EACC is to inform the employer that as you want to employ that person, one, ako na kesi ya ufisadi. So in the case of Oparanya, I want to agree with the EACC that Parliament, before it begins its vetting, first, it has to write to the EACC demanding the records of all those who have been nominated. And the record from EACC will help the vetting committee to make a decision on the nominees. Sijui kama mnanielewa. It should be clear like that. Now, the vetting committee, through the clerk and the speaker, waliandikia EACC barua, wakawaambia, can you furnish us, tupatie rekodi zote za ufisadi za wale ambao William Ruto ametupatia kama cabinet secretaries. Not only Oparanya, but all the nominees, EACC gave their records. But on the side of Oparanya, EACC kambia bunge, kulingana na rekodi zetu kutoka EACC, Oparanya yupo na kesi ya ufisadi ambacho kulingana na rekodi zetu hakija kamilika. So, we are giving you the report. Whatever you do with that report is none of the EACC's business. That is upon you, because you are the employers. Mumetuliza, tumewapea ripoti. So, nyinyi ndio mtaona vile mtatubia hiyo ripoti kumpatia kazi Oparanya. Tuelewana wa Kenya. But let me say this. Whether Oparanya is corrupt or not, whether EACC gave a report or not, whether the DPP has cleared Oparanya or not, let me tell you, Oparanya is going to be the next cabinet secretary. The vetting committee automatically will approve him. You know that. If it approved Miti Kalinturi, then I don't see any reason why the committee should not approve Oparanya. Unless and otherwise. Kimiujiza, unless and otherwise. Something happens in between. But, as long as I know, hata kama Oparanya atakuwa na kesi ya 50 za ufisadi, bado kama vetting committee imeamua, huyu aliletwa na mdosi Ruto, basi. I don't see whether there is any other issue that will bother them. So, EACC is speaking to keep records, but it will have little impact on Oparanya's approval as a cabinet secretary. And that is the Kenya we are in. We have little say wakati wakubwa huko juu wameamua kutenda jambo. Sheria ni ya wanyonge, but not for the political class. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.